Hey, welcome to the Q&A. It's the end of the month and it's the start of a new year. I can't believe we're coming up on 8,000 subscribers. Thank you guys. Seriously. I can't even believe it. How did we get here? I collected a few questions that kept coming up and I lumped a few of them together. Honestly, you guys are hilarious and cute and spicy. I love our comment section. And for the record, I read your comments in bed, usually before I go to bed or when I wake up in the morning. So without further ado, here's a little bit about me. Ritu Onadira and Linda B asked, do you have a girlfriend? I don't have a girlfriend right now. The Chocoholic asks, does he or she get jealous when I post these? I could honestly see, depending on the person, how this could be an issue for some people, especially the amount of time that it takes to, create these audios and put them up. Blair J asks, what's your age? I am 29 years old, which makes me older than a lot of you and younger than a good chunk of you guys, and that's really cool. Pabo asks, how tall are you? I'm average height. I'm not particularly tall, and I'm not short. If you saw me walking down the street, I wouldn't look any different from most people. But to be honest, I'm trying to avoid physical descriptors. Linda B asks, what's your nationality? I'm Canadian. My mom is Swedish and my dad is Irish. Miss Winnie Tsat asks, can you speak any other language other than English? I speak a little bit of French and I speak a little bit of Chinese. I did live abroad for about 1 year, but my French and my Chinese both kind of suck. Jess B asks, will you ever do one that shows your face? Nah. Everybody has a different ideal about what they find beautiful. Some people like shorter, taller, muscular, skinny, fat, dark, light-skinned, whatever. And I don't want to spoil that ideal for anybody. So I'm definitely going to be avoiding any physical descriptors. Here Ed Anderson asks, ways to win your heart. I think if you like someone or if you love someone, anything they do is going to win your heart. But things that I kind of like nerdy girls. I like cute things. But I also have a little bit of a naughty side. I know it sounds really general, but it's kind of hard to say. Linda B asks, what is your sexuality? I'm 100% straight. Katie Mulville asks, how is your voice so hot? Katie, thank you, but I don't know if it is. It is what it is. Arya Gopan asks, what's your name? And Riri asks the same thing. I'm not going to say my name on YouTube, but it's an uncommon boy's name. And it starts with the letter K. Freya Jenkins asks, of the videos you've made, what's your favorite? I would say 2. My first favorite is definitely my crush confession, because that came from a past experience. And my second favorite is any of the sexier videos that I've made. Because honestly, when you do a role play, you have to get into it. So those are undeniably fun. Galaxy asks, what does it feel like knowing you're helping certain people with these audios? For instance, people who have insomnia or just need to hear something nice. That's exactly why I made the channel. So that makes me feel amazing. And to be honest, it's the reason I keep making these. Kat Needs Help asks, what is your upload schedule? By the way, love your videos. Thank you, Kat. I try to upload every day, but I find that after 3 or 4 days, I'm just feeling a little bit worn out. So that's usually when I take a day off. And I'm probably either curled up in bed or splayed out drooling on myself. Dee Dee asks, what is your favorite quote? Typical guy answer, but probably one of the lines from Gladiator. I'm pretty sure I've got 3 of them memorized by heart. That movie's always been my favorite movie ever since I was a little kid. Ashley Lawrence asks, do people you know in real life know you do this? If so, how did they find out and what was their reaction? I had to tell one person because I really want some artwork that I can use for the channel. I think that would be really cool. And she was totally cool with it. And then I had to tell another person, and when she found out, she started laughing and she got really red in the face, and it was kind of awkward. So I don't think I'm going to be telling a whole lot of people about the channel. Serona Hope asks, what is your favorite part about making these videos? I love when I post them and I see that collection of videos grow. I usually feel so giddy and so happy after that. I just sit here with my headphones in, listening to music and, sometimes responding to you guys. Ayu Listiarini, I'm really sorry if I'm butchering your name. And that one happy girl asked, would you date a fan? And what type of girl do you look for? Please answer. My knee-jerk reaction is that I should not date a fan. But that being said, I think that you need to follow your heart wherever it goes. And I think that's really important. Kariza asks, what's your nationality? Oh, I'm sorry. That's the one I answered before. Miss Winnie T-Set says, are you a Marvel fan? Yeah, I'm a pretty big Marvel fan. Lily O'More asks, what led you to make these videos and your inspiration? When I first made this channel, I thought maybe there's one lonely girl out there who's going to see these videos and she's going to feel really good about herself. And that's it. I guess at heart, I'm kind of a romantic. Maria G1 asks, what is one type of audio you would never do? I would never want to do an audio solely for the purpose of degrading somebody, unless they found that really hot, in which case, yeah, I'd be okay with it too. She also asks, are there any audios you've wanted to try but are too scared to attempt? P.S. Thank you for your videos. They're amazing. Thank you, Maria. I mean it. I would definitely not be afraid to try any audios. Sometimes the execution is the most difficult part. At least I haven't come across anything yet that I would be afraid to try. And to be honest, I've got a huge list of things that I want to try. So I'm not going to be running out of content anytime soon. Ali Otaku asks, how do you make such creative and good ideas to make such cute and hot videos? Thank you, Ali. I draw on a few things. One is past experiences. I've had some really great relationships before. And I also like to think about situations that I'm going to be in or that I would really enjoy being in. Audrey Williams asks, what's your favorite color? I think my favorite color is going to have to be green. It reminds me of all of the good things, trees and outdoors and stuff like that. Brianna Houston asks, if you could move anywhere in the world, where would it be? Probably Italy or Denmark. I've always wanted to go to Denmark and just kind of ride a bike around. And Italy because red wine and the Mediterranean and old buildings. I think it would be really cool to explore Italy. Gotcha Wild Girl and Anasai ask, if I do this because I'm alone, and do I live alone? I don't do this because I'm alone. I do this because I think maybe there's other people out there that are alone and need somebody to be there for them when they have nobody there. I do live alone, although I've got some pretty amazing neighbors. They're really sweet, and I see them basically every time I go out on my balcony. Huey Sticky Notes asks, what kind of videos do you plan to do in the future? Love your videos. Thank you, Huey. I'm going to keep doing the videos that I'm doing right now, but I also have a side project. I'm working on some videos that are a little more adult oriented. To be honest, a lot of these videos, I feel like the ending has to be taken off because I'm posting them to YouTube. And it's okay because they're reaching a lot of people, which is great. But a lot of them I want to finish. Janelle Malobo asks, do you have social media? Not really. I use Twitter. But today I have been setting up a Discord for the channel. In fact, I'm working on it as we speak. Darren Franklin asks, what are your hobbies? Well, besides YouTube, I'm really into music and I enjoy calisthenics, which is just a fancy way of saying street gymnastics, as corny as it sounds. I also recently bought a street bike and I've got a bit of a death wish on it. But when I'm home with my family, it's all about D&D and magic on the weekends. And we're a bunch of nerds, seriously. Momo Extades asks, are you actually sick? If you are, get well soon. Thanks, Momo. I'm not actually sick. I just sound like this on a daily basis. Nat Rapey asks, what is your most cherished memory? Well, I need to keep this PG for the time being. But my most recent cherished memory was probably when one of my students came to school and she was clearly suffering from abuse. So I bought her a cake and helped her out with her wounds, and we made her queen of the school for a day. And yeah, she's my favorite. So that was really cool. Dan Smith asks, do you plan on doing any gay-oriented, gender-neutral videos in the future? I'd love to see it. Dan, I know this is a big topic and I would totally be cool with doing it. I just don't know how to write gay oriented stuff. But yeah, it's something to think about. Abby Maxey asks, how big is your family? Well, Abby, it's big, really big. When I'm away from home, I miss them extraordinarily. Alex Gion asks, can I tell my friends you're my boyfriend? Alex, 100%. That's what I'm here for. And the last question, Nosy Kitty 308 asks, knowing that your views and subscribers are growing throughout the year and will likely take a spike in the coming year of 2019, how does it feel knowing that you not only help the plethora of men and women relax into happy, giddy fangirl, fanboy states, but that you also may well have inadvertently made a good bunch of us hot and bothered? Thanks. Me too. Is it an embarrassing kind of fact that you have that power over us, or something you shamelessly take pride in? I don't know if my videos have had that much impact on anybody, but it's definitely not something I'm embarrassed about. In fact, to be honest, entertaining the idea is something I enjoy quite a bit. Well, that's it for now, guys. Thank you so much for subscribing. I love all of you. And the way that you're responding to each other in the comment section is amazing. A little fun fact, there's a stuffed Stitch from Lilo and Stitch on my desk. He's basically my spirit animal. Alright guys, I hope you have a beautiful new year. Take care.